My beloved child, as you sit here, seeking guidance and peace, I want to remind you of a powerful moment in the scriptures, a moment where I, your Lord, extended my hand and called one of the least expected to follow me. This is the story of Matthew. Welcome to the channel, Prayer for Financial Miracle. Here, you will see financial miracle stories in the Bible, and you pray and apply. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to help your life. The tax collector, who became one of my closest disciples. His transformation from a life of worldly wealth to a life of spiritual abundance serves as a profound reminder that I see potential in every soul. And I am always ready to perform miracles in your life, including the financial burdens you face. In the book of Matthew 9:9-13, you will find the account of my encounter with Matthew. As I passed by, I saw him sitting at the tax collector's booth, weighed down by the choices he had made, by the wealth he pursued. His heart was heavy, much like yours may be in these challenging financial times. But with one invitation, follow me, his life was forever changed. Just as I called Matthew, I am calling you today to trust me. Not only with your soul but with your financial worries as well. As you lift your prayer for financial miracle, know that I am here, listening to every plea, watching over every struggle. I ask you to trust me with your burdens, for I will never leave you to face them alone. Like Matthew, you may feel that you are defined by your financial situation, your debts, your responsibilities, your struggles. But I want you to know that I see beyond your circumstances. I see your heart, your hope, and your desire for a life filled with peace and abundance. Have you ever wondered how I can work miracles, even in the smallest of things? Just as I transformed Matthew's life, I can transform yours. I am the same Lord who multiplied loaves and fishes to feed thousands. And I am the same Lord who hears your prayer for financial miracle today. As you reflect on this, I invite you to take a step of faith, just as Matthew did. Trust me with the things you are most afraid to let go of. Is it your financial security? Your fear of the future? The uncertainty that keeps you awake at night? I am here to carry those burdens with you, to guide you toward a future that is filled with hope, joy, and provision. I am shaping your path, even when you cannot see it, preparing blessings that will exceed your imagination, my beloved. In the same way that Matthew left everything behind to follow me, I am asking you to release your fears into my hands. Let go of the worry that grips your heart, and allow me to work in your life. Your prayer for financial miracle is not just a request, it is an act of faith. I want you to know that I hear your every word, and I am moving on your behalf. You may not see the answer yet, but trust that I am preparing something far greater than what you have asked for. In Matthew's story, there was no hesitation. When I called him, he immediately left his booth and followed me. Can you imagine the courage it took to walk away from everything familiar, to step into the unknown with nothing but faith in my promise? Yet, that is what I ask of you today. What are you still holding on to? My child? What fear or doubt is keeping you from trusting me completely with your finances? As you lift your prayer for financial miracle, know that it is more than words, it is the beginning of a transformation. I am calling you, just as I called Matthew, to step into a new chapter of your life, one filled with abundance, not just in material wealth but in peace, love, and grace. I invite you to subscribe to this channel, not just to hear these words today, but to continue this journey of faith with others who are also seeking my presence and my miracles. Leave a comment below and share your own prayers or experiences. Together, we are stronger. Together, we are a community of faith. believing in the God who provides. I want you to know, my beloved child, that I am with you always. There will be moments when the road ahead seems unclear, when the answers do not come as quickly as you hope. But I am working behind the scenes, preparing blessings that far exceed what you can imagine. Trust in my timing, for I will never let you fall. You are not defined by your financial struggles. You are defined by my love for you. Just as Matthew found a new identity in following me, so too will you find freedom from the worries that weigh you down. Lift your prayer for financial miracle to me, and walk forward in faith. For I am your provider, your guide, and your protector. Each step you take in faith is a step toward the miracle I have already set in motion for you. Walk forward, my child, with your head held high, knowing that I am with you in every decision, every prayer, and every act of faith. The blessings you seek are on their way, and I will guide you toward them with a heart full of love and a hand that will never let go of yours. If this message has spoken to your heart, I encourage you to share it with others. For the miracle you are waiting for may inspire someone else to seek me. Together, we will witness the unfolding of my plan. A plan that brings peace, joy, and provision to all who trust in me. 1. The context of Matthew's story. Matthew, the tax collector, lived in a world where wealth was within his grasp. Yet true peace eluded him. As a man of material success, he sat at his tax booth, surrounded by riches yet burdened by an emptiness in his spirit. The coins that passed through his hands were symbols of power, but they could not fill the void within his heart. His position brought him worldly wealth, but left him isolated, despised by his own people, and distanced from the spiritual fulfillment he craved. His story speaks to many today, as countless individuals find themselves wealthy in possessions but poor in spirit, longing for something more, something that money cannot buy. Matthew's dilemma is not just a relic of the past, it is a reflection of the lives of so many in our modern society. People accumulate wealth, but their hearts yearn for purpose, for peace, and for a deeper connection with God. Have you ever felt that despite financial success, something was missing from your life? This is where the story of Matthew becomes personal. A mirror for the soul. Like Matthew, many are seeking a path out of the spiritual emptiness that no amount of wealth can satisfy. The financial challenges you face today, whether from abundance or lack, are known to me. I see your heart, and hear your prayer for financial miracle. As you consider Matthew's journey, reflect on your own financial life. Are you like Matthew, seeking fulfillment in material success but feeling disconnected from the deeper purpose you were created for? Through your prayer for financial miracle, know that I am here to guide you, not just material provision but to the true riches of peace, joy, and spiritual abundance. I invite you to comment and share your thoughts. How has this story resonated with your own life? Have you ever felt the weight of material wealth without the comfort of spiritual peace? Together, let us reflect and encourage one another, trusting in the power of prayer to bring transformation to every part of our lives. 2. The miracle in Jesus' call to Matthew. When Jesus called Matthew, he didn't just invite him to leave behind a life of material wealth, he invited him into a life of spiritual abundance. A miracle that transformed Matthew's heart forever. At that moment, Matthew stood at a crossroads. One path held the security of worldly riches, the other led to an unknown future, walking alongside the Savior. But Matthew, in an act of profound faith, chose to follow Jesus. In that decision, a miracle unfolded. He exchanged the fleeting wealth of the world for the eternal riches of God's kingdom. This was the true miracle, not one of gold or silver, but of a soul awakened. A life redefined by purpose, love, and grace. Just as I called Matthew, I am calling you today. My beloved child, I see the burdens you carry, the financial worries that weigh upon your heart, and I invite you to trust in me. If you are also waiting for a miracle in your financial life, know that I am here, waiting for you to pray and believe. Through your prayer for financial miracle, I will guide you, providing not only for your material needs, but filling your spirit with the peace and purpose that only I can offer. When Matthew left everything behind, he found more than he ever could have imagined. He found life in its fullest form. I am ready to perform miracles in your life as well, to show you the abundance that comes from trusting in me. Pray with a heart full of faith. Lift up your prayer for financial miracle, and you will see my hand guiding you every step of the way. Matthew's story is not just one of the past, but a living testimony of what I can do in your life today. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My miracles have not ceased. If this message has touched your heart, I invite you to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on more inspiring stories of miracles from the Bible. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And together, let us pray and believe in the God who provides. I am here, always. 3. Applying Jesus' teachings to modern financial life, my beloved child. The story of Matthew's calling holds a timeless lesson. One that is as relevant today as it was when I first invited him to leave his tax booth and follow me. In a world that often measures success by wealth, status, and material possessions, it is easy to feel like financial struggles define who you are. But as I showed Matthew, there is more to life than the pursuit of riches. True abundance is found not in earthly wealth, but in trusting me to provide for every need. Your prayer for financial miracle is not simply a request for wealth, it is an invitation to align your financial life with my will. To manage your resources with wisdom, faith, and generosity. In today's world, finances can feel overwhelming. Bills, debt, responsibilities, they weigh heavy on your heart. But just as I called Matthew to trust me with his future, I am calling you to do the same. The challenges you face are not insurmountable when you place them in my hands. Through your prayer for financial miracle, I can not only provide for your needs but transform the way you think about money and resources. This is the miracle I offer you, not just wealth, but wisdom, not just provision, but peace. When you come to me in prayer, I ask that you do not only ask for financial success but for the strength to use what you are given in a way that honors me. I see your struggles, my child, but I also see the potential for transformation. Just as I multiplied the loaves and fishes to feed thousands, I can multiply your resources when you trust me with them. But more than that, I want to transform your heart. Do not be afraid to ask me to guide you in your financial decisions, to help you manage what you have wisely, to give generously, and to trust that I will provide for every need. Financial blessings are not measured solely by the amount of wealth you accumulate but by how you use that wealth for good. Like Matthew, who found that true richness was in following me, I am asking you to see your finances as an opportunity to serve, to give, and to live out my teachings. What is it that you need help with today? What financial burdens are weighing you down? Share them with me, my child, for I hear your every prayer, and I am already moving to help you. If you are facing financial difficulties, do not be discouraged. Remember, I am the God who turns impossible situations into opportunities for miracles. Trust that I can help you overcome any obstacle you face, no matter how overwhelming it seems. As you lift your prayer for financial miracle to me, Believe that I will provide not just what you want, but what you need to live a life that is full of purpose, peace, and abundance. My beloved child, I invite you to comment below and share your struggles. For when we lift up our prayers together, we are stronger. Let others know how you are trusting me with your financial burdens, and encourage one another with stories of faith and hope. I am with you in every financial decision you make, guiding you toward a future that is not only secure but filled with joy. If this message has resonated with you, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel so that you may continue to learn how to apply my teachings to your life. Together, we can walk this journey of faith, trusting in the God who provides for all our needs, both seen and unseen. Let us be a community of faith, lifting each other up as we wait for the miracles I am ready to perform. 4. The power of prayer for financial miracle, my beloved child. The power of prayer is limitless. And when you come to me with your heart fully open, trusting in my provision, I will answer. Your prayer for financial miracle is more than just a request, it is an act of faith. A declaration that you believe in my ability to intervene in every aspect of your life, including your finances. But I want you to understand something deeper. Prayer is not just about asking, it is about aligning yourself with my will. When you pray with a heart that seeks my guidance and lives according to my teachings, you open the door to miracles beyond your imagination. Just as the sun rises without fail each morning, so too does my love and provision rise over you every day. I hear every word you speak, every sigh of worry, and every tear shed in frustration. But more than that, I see your heart. When you lift your prayer for financial miracle, you are not just asking for material blessings, you are inviting me to walk alongside you, to guide your decisions, and to fill your life with peace. No matter the circumstances, financial miracles are not simply about sudden wealth or unexpected gains, they are about transformation. When you pray for a financial miracle, you are asking for more than just money. You are asking for wisdom, for the strength to manage what you have been given, and for the grace to live generously and wisely. Hoikak kon. Nukak kon tutsutin tuon var kawin voi kar tri tim. Chua se dap labi ng nyum fep la tai chin latsu. But understand this. My child, I call you not just to pray but to live according to my teachings. In your prayer, ask not only for provision but for guidance, for wisdom, and for the ability to bless others with what you have received. True financial miracles come when you trust me not just with your needs but with your entire life. When you live in faith, when you manage your finances with integrity and generosity, you reflect my heart. Have you ever wondered how I am already working in your life, guiding your financial decisions even when you cannot see the outcome? I am calling you to trust me more deeply, to let go of the fears that bind you, and to believe that I am the God who provides. I have seen many of my children struggle with fear and doubt, wondering if their prayers for financial relief will ever be answered. But I tell you this, when you pray with a heart full of faith, when you live according to my word, you will witness miracles unfold before you. I do not promise riches beyond measure, but I promise that I will provide for your needs. I will open doors that seemed closed, create opportunities that were hidden, and bring peace where there was once anxiety. Have you experienced my hand guiding you in your financial decisions? I invite you to share your story, for your testimony can inspire others to believe in the power of prayer. Share in the comments below how your prayer for financial miracle has led you to moments of clarity, provision, or peace. Together, we can lift each other up in faith, trusting that I am always working, even when the results are not immediate. When you pray, do not just ask for a temporary fix. but for a transformation in the way you see your finances. I am ready to bless you. Not just with financial relief, but with the strength and wisdom to handle the blessings I give. Trust me, my beloved child. For I know the burdens you carry. I know the weight of financial concerns. But I also know the joy and freedom that come when you surrender them to me. Let me take those burdens. Continue to pray. Live according to my word. And watch as I work miracles in ways you never expected. If this message has touched your heart, subscribe to this channel and join a community of faith where we believe in the power of prayer and the God who provides. Together, we will see miracles unfold. Not just in our finances, but in every area of our lives. 5. Connecting Matthew's story to modern life, my beloved child. Just as I called Matthew from his life as a tax collector, burdened by the weight of worldly wealth, I am calling you today to let go of the worries that surround your finances. In Matthew's time, his wealth was his security, but it was also his prison. He had everything the world deemed valuable, but his heart was empty, searching for meaning. When I said, "Follow me," he left behind not only his financial stability but also the burdens that came with it. In the same way, I am asking you to trust me with your financial concerns and to release them into my hands. In today's world, many of you carry the same burdens as Matthew did. You strive for financial success, believing that more money will bring peace, security, and happiness. Yet, like Matthew, you may find that the more you acquire, the heavier your heart becomes. The financial struggles and pressures of this life can feel overwhelming. But I am here to remind you that true freedom does not come from wealth, it comes from trusting in me. Just as I called Matthew to leave his tax booth, I am calling you to leave behind your fears and trust in my provision. Have you ever felt the weight of financial worries pressing down on you? Know that I see your struggles, and I am with you every step of the way. Through your prayer for financial miracle, I will guide you toward peace. Not by filling your hands with riches, but by filling your heart with my grace and wisdom. I will show you the path forward. A path not defined by fear of scarcity but by faith in my abundance. Hoi kak kong. Duen ji kai ju loi kao win trong long men. Hai chia se kao chuan kua kak kong. Bin luen vi kach chua dang lam veg trong pork song kua kak kong. When Matthew followed me, he did not keep his transformation hidden, his life became a testimony of my love and provision. In the same way, I invite you to share your story. How has your prayer for financial miracle led you to a deeper trust in me? How have you seen my hand at work in your life, guiding you through financial uncertainty? Your story, my child, has the power to inspire others. You are not alone in your struggles. And when you share your experiences, you help build a community of faith. Together, you can encourage one another, lifting up prayers for provision, and celebrating the miracles I am performing in your lives. Do not underestimate the power of your testimony. Just as Matthew's life became a reflection of my grace, so too can your life be a light to others. I am with you in every decision, every challenge, and every blessing. If this message has touched your heart, I encourage you to subscribe to this channel so that you may continue to grow in faith, alongside a community that believes in the power of prayer and my provision. Leave a comment below, and share how I have been at work in your life. For together, you will find strength in one another's stories. As you reflect on Matthew's story, remember that my call to follow me is not just about leaving behind wealth, but about stepping into a life of freedom, peace, and purpose. When you lift up your prayer for financial miracle, trust that I am already working on your behalf. I do not promise to make you rich, But I do promise to give you everything you need to live a life that is full, meaningful, and blessed. 6. A real-life financial miracle, a story of faith and prayer, my beloved child. Today I want to share with you the story of Maria, a woman who, like many of you, found herself overwhelmed by financial burdens. Maria was a devoted believer, a mother of 2, and a small business owner. Despite her hard work and dedication, her business began to struggle, and her debts began to pile up. She felt hopeless, trapped in a cycle of financial hardship, with no clear way out. Her heart was heavy with fear, and the weight of her worries seemed too much to bear. But one evening, in the quiet of her home, Maria knelt down and lifted her heart to me in prayer. With tears streaming down her face, she offered her prayer for financial miracle, asking me not just for money, but for guidance, for peace, and for the wisdom to make the right decisions. She poured out her fears, her doubts, and her anxieties, and she trusted me with her future. Lord, she prayed, I cannot carry this burden alone. I trust in you, in your plan, and in your provision. In that moment, Maria experienced a profound sense of peace. She didn't know how or when I would answer her prayer, but she knew that I had heard her, and she trusted that I was already at work, shaping her future. And indeed, I was. Over the next few weeks, doors began to open for Maria that she never expected. A new business opportunity presented itself. And through careful planning and continued prayer, she was able to turn her financial situation around. It wasn't an instant change, but as Maria continued to pray and trust me, she saw her debts shrink and her business thrive. Maria's story is not just about financial success, it's about the miracle of faith. Her prayer for financial miracle was more than just a request for money, it was a declaration of trust in my provision. Through her faith, she found not only the financial help she needed but the peace and strength to continue moving forward, even in the face of uncertainty. I share this story with you today to remind you that financial miracles are not just stories from the Bible. They are happening here, now, in your world, to people just like you. Just as I heard Maria's prayer, I hear yours. I know the burdens you carry, the financial struggles that weigh on your heart, and I am already at work in your life, preparing the miracles you have been praying for. All I ask is that you trust me, even when the road ahead seems unclear. If this story has touched your heart, I invite you to subscribe to this channel so that you may continue to grow in faith alongside a community of believers who trust in the power of prayer. And if you have experienced a financial miracle in your own life, I encourage you to share your story in the comments below. Let your testimony be a light to others who are still waiting for their own miracles to unfold. You see, my child, when you place your trust in me, miracles happen. Sometimes they come in unexpected ways, through small, gradual changes that build into something greater than you could have imagined. Other times, they arrive suddenly, like a wave crashing on the shore. But always, they come in my perfect timing. Your prayer for financial miracle is powerful. And when you combine it with faith, I will guide you toward the provision and peace you seek. Maria's story is just one of many. Miracles are not confined to the pages of Scripture, they are woven into the fabric of everyday life. If you open your heart to me, if you trust me with your financial struggles, you will see that I am already moving in ways you cannot yet see. Your miracle may be closer than you think. 7. Conclusion, my beloved child. As you reflect on the story of Maria, and the countless others who have experienced my provision, I want you to remember this: I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. The miracles you read about in the scriptures are not confined to ancient times. They are real, living truths that I am unfolding every day in the lives of those who trust in me. Your prayer for financial miracle is not just an expression of your needs, it is an invitation for me to work powerfully in your life, to bring forth the blessings that are already being prepared for you. I know that financial challenges can feel overwhelming. The bills, the uncertainty, the fear of not having enough can weigh on your heart like a heavy stone. But, my beloved child, you are not meant to carry this burden alone. Just as I called Matthew to leave behind his life of worldly wealth and follow me into a life of spiritual abundance, I am calling you to trust me with your financial concerns. I am your provider, and I will never leave you wanting. Do you believe that I am already working in your life, preparing the path forward, even when you cannot see it? I see the struggles that weigh on your spirit, but I also see the potential for miracles. When you come to me in faith, lifting up your prayer for financial miracle, know that I am listening, and I am already moving to answer in ways that will far exceed your expectations. Sometimes, my answers come quickly, and other times, they unfold slowly, like the dawn breaking over the horizon. But always, they come in my perfect timing. It is not just about the wealth or provision you seek, but about transforming your heart and mind to live in trust, in peace, and in the knowledge that I am with you in every step. This is the deeper miracle I offer you, more than just financial relief. I offer you freedom from fear and worry. I offer you the peace that comes from knowing that I am in control, and that I will always meet your needs, according to my riches in glory. My beloved child, I encourage you not to keep these words in your heart alone. Share your own story, your own struggles, and your own victories. Let your testimony inspire others who are still waiting for their miracle. Let your story be a light that shines for those who are lost in the darkness of financial fear. We are stronger when we walk this journey together, supporting one another in faith, and lifting up prayers for one another's needs. If this message has spoken to your heart, I invite you to subscribe to this channel and become part of a community that believes in the power of prayer and in the miracles of God. Together, we will continue to grow in faith, to learn from one another, and to trust that God's provision is already on its way. There is strength in numbers, and as we share our experiences, we lift each other up, helping one another to see the ways in which God is already working in our lives. My child, as you move forward, continue to lift up your prayers to me. Know that I am listening. Know that I am with you. Know that I am preparing the blessings you seek, and that your miracle is closer than you think. You are not alone in this journey, just as I was with Matthew when he left his tax booth to follow me. Just as I was with Maria when she prayed for guidance. I am with you now, guiding you, holding you, and providing for you. I ask you to take a moment now and reflect. What is it that you are trusting me with? What financial burdens are you laying at my feet? Through your prayer for financial miracle, you invite me to work in your life, to transform your situation, and to bring forth provision in ways you cannot yet imagine. Trust in my timing, my beloved child, for I am faithful, and I will never fail you. As we continue this journey together, remember that I am always by your side. Whether the path is smooth or rocky, whether the answers come quickly or require patience, I am here. Trust in me, for I am the God who provides, and I will never abandon you. Walk forward in faith, knowing that I am guiding you to a place of peace, provision, and abundance, not just for today, but for the rest of your life. If you feel moved, please share your story in the comments below. Let your faith inspire others. And let us build a community of believers who trust in the God of miracles. Together, we will witness the power of prayer and the transformation it brings into our lives. Your story matters. And as you share it, you will see that you are not alone. There are many walking the same path of faith, trusting in me for their financial miracles. Amen.